My name's Lewis Arnold. I'm a filmmaker and photographer from the northeast of England, and I'm the director of The Big Sea. For over 30 years I've been surfing and documenting surf culture, working mainly in Northern Europe, places like the North Sea, Scotland, where a decent wetsuit is essential. I've probably owned around 25 wetsuits in that time, maybe more. On the surface, the invention of the wetsuit has been a really positive thing. It's allowed people to have a really deep connection with the ocean environment. But 3 years ago, I discovered something that really changed my way of thinking about wetsuits. Neoprene is the commercial name for chloroprene rubber, by far the biggest ingredient in the vast majority of wetsuits made globally. And chloroprene rubber is produced by a chemical company called Denka. Their US plant is located in an area known as Cancer Alley. The Denka plant is in Census Tract 708, St John the Baptist Parish. The population here is 93% black, and over a quarter live below the poverty line. The cancer risk here is the highest in the USA. It is 50 times the national average. And the US Environmental Protection Agency confirms that this is due to chloroprene emissions from the Denka plant. This fact is just horrific, as is the realisation that I've been somehow complicit in this. Have the wetsuits that I have been buying contributed to the death of this community? Then I wondered how, as someone who has been surfing as long as I have and been working in surf media for so long, I'd never heard this story. I'd never heard about chloroprene rubber and the distressing problems that its production is causing. Over the last 3 years, I've been working with Chris Nelson on The Big Sea, an independent, self-funded feature documentary exposing surfing's hidden links to Cancer Alley and the wetsuit industry's toxic addiction to neoprene, so we can share this story globally.
I'm Chris Nelson. I'm a writer and author. I've been in and around the surf industry for the last 25 years, and in all that time, I'd never heard of the terms chloroprene or chloroprene rubber. When Lewis told me about the horrors of neoprene production in Cancer Alley, I was beyond shocked. Surfing has set out its stall as a champion of environmental issues. The surf world cloaks itself with intangible words like ethical and sustainable. Surf images are used by brands beyond board sports as a shorthand for clean, green and environmental. I felt as though the wool had been pulled over our eyes. The more we dug into the facts, the more layers of injustice were revealed. The Denka plant has risen from the site of a former slave plantation, and the school and communities sit on the fence line. The population impacted by chloroprene emissions is over 90% minority low income. The more we looked, the more it felt like this was a story the surf industry didn't want told.
We have spoken with environmentalists, industry insiders, and engaged with brands. We've travelled to Reserve, Louisiana to hear firsthand from local residents and the community impacted by chloroprene emissions. What we have learned is shocking.
Seeing firsthand the issues in a so-called sacrifice zone is a sobering experience. No home in the community has been untouched by cancer. While mainstream media has publicised the impact of Cancer Alley, little has changed, and the local residents have been let down time and again. Surfing could lead the change and make a stand against the use of chloroprene rubber. There's a viable natural alternative readily available. The time has come to quit our toxic neoprene addiction.
So far, all the filming, travel, writing and editing of this independent project has been self-funded. And now, after 3 years' work, we're turning to the surf community as we need your help to complete the final part of the film, post-production.
We need to finance sound design, grading and legals. And in order for this film to have maximum impact, we also need your help to roll out our launch through film festivals and screenings. We're running a Kickstarter campaign to help with this. We've teamed up with surf brands that have championed the move from toxic neoprene to natural rubber, and we have some great rewards from wetsuits to leashes. There are also limited edition prints as well as exclusive insights into the project.
We truly value your support in helping to bring the Big C to a worldwide audience. Neoprene is used in many products and by different industries across the globe. We want surfing to be the first major player to move away from this toxic, environmentally harmful substance, to lead to a shift in attitudes, finally making a lasting difference to the communities of Cancer Alley.